Can you imagine getting up to 5 times the return solely through mining alone over the course of just 1 year? It sounds like a tireless dream, right? But it's not. The Lost Lucax protocol is here to change this paradigm. By the end of this video, you'll be completely convinced that you shouldn't miss out on this great opportunity. The Lucax protocol introduces the powerful vault producer, inspired by the block producers of the EOS protocol, which is a staking mechanism that generates 2 types of profitability: a fixed yielding of 0.5 daily %, and the mechanism has implemented a dynamic and progressive yielding on a 10-tier scale, which adds up 0.1% to each of them. Now imagine 10,000 Lucax deposited in your vault produces less than 1,000 Lucax. For deposit fee concept, this at 0.5% fixed daily would translate into 25,200 Lucax now. The best is yet to come with dynamic yieldings, and if you wish to further increase the yielding of your Lucax that have been deposited in Vault Producer, simply have to promote the link of the Vault Producer to your community. Because of the requirements to exceed the next tiers and thus increase the yielding, then must exceed certain limits of users and amount of tokens deposited in your Vault Producer. And now I want you to view again these 10,000 Lucax that you had already turned into 25,200 Lucas for just a fixed rate of 0.5%. Now let's increase a 0.6% daily, assuming your Vault Producer reached a 6th tiers. Good. This translates into 44,640 Lucax. Amazing, isn't it? Just for having recommended the Vault Producer of your community. This is something similar to Bitcoin farms. Have a greater number of Bitcoin mining machines connected to the pool will receive a greater reward than the others. Just like the famous Bitcoin halvings, the Vault produced also experience reward reduction events. So I recommend that you activate your Vault Producer as soon as possible. And we all know that high yields mean inflation, but all this is supported by these 3 pillars. Pillar number 1, triple token, burn mechanism. Number 1, the liquidity rebalancing token, which consists of the periodic burning of Lucax token against the pair trade of BASECHAIN coin. This reduces the supply from within the decentralized exchange pool, creating friction against devaluation. A portion of the fees generated by decentralized exchanges will accumulate within the protocol, which, until it meets a threshold, will be sent as liquidity to the decentralized exchange. 50% BASECHAIN coin and 50% Lucax LP tokens will automatically be burned. And lastly, a small part of the fees will be burned automatically when a swap is made at pillar number 2, being within the trends of the narratives. And I think you've noticed the undeniable pay attention it has caused among investors, the phenomenon of meme coins. The Lucax is not just a meme coin, it's a smart meme coin thanks to its internal mechanisms. Besides, we are a reference for Latin monetary culture, that when we say 1 Lucax is equals 1,000 local currencies, and the 3rd pillar is generated through community-driven and by external revenue. How? Number 1, incubate and launch projects into the market that generate royalties for all the Lucax holders. Number 2, the launch of the NFT cards. The profits generated by sales will help benefit the entire community committed to promoting of protocol, and another portion of the profits will be used to buy Lucax tokens from the market, remove them, and burn them. And number 3 and last, a portion of all fees collected in the protocol, we will use them to support the fight against child malnutrition in Latin America. Well, you know, time is ticking. Hurry up and join our Telegram community to learn more about this magnificent project.